What's going on YouTube, man? It's your boy Big Pain back with another video, man. Before we get started, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. That's very important. You know what I'm saying? You know, I appreciate everybody that come through like my commentary, you know, and just, you know, comments and get their take. You know, I would love to hear, you know, disagreements, agreements, all of my comments. Don't be afraid to disagree. You know what I'm saying? Add your input. You know, all of that is, you know, much needed. That's how, you know, you create a great sports channel by having different views, man. And let's get right into it, man. As you can see, the most underrated weapon on our offense. And before we get into it, you know, I'm gonna keep y'all waiting just for a little bit longer. Before we get into it, before we talk about offense, I want to talk about defense, and not just our defense. I'm talking about defense in general. When you're attacking the defense, there's three levels, man. The linebackers, you know, the D-line, the secondary. So, you know, you got to win up front before anything. Check. We got the big. You know what I'm saying? We got that. You got to also, you know, be able to play the intermediate game, the in-between game, you know. And, you know, we have that. And then when you talk about the deep threats, you know, now we possess those. So when I look at it, you know, people are aware of Miles Sanders. You know what I'm saying? And if they don't know, they're going to know. But today we're not here to talk about Miles Sanders. We're here to talk about Dallas Goedert. Listen, man, Dallas Goedert, the second best tight end on our team, but will be the best tight end on a lot of other people's team. You know what I'm saying? Dallas Goedert is I can say the third best tight end in the division behind Evan Ingram, if I'm being completely honest. However, he doesn't get as much touches as Evan Ingram because he has to split with, you know, a dominant tight end in Zach Ertz. So if you look at his numbers, around 600 yards, I forgot how many touchdowns, but just know that it'll be more. You know, he could be 1,000-yard tight end if he really was the main tight end on somebody's team. And that's what I wanted to get at. Dallas Goedert, you got to understand, they're going to have to pick their poison with this team. With the deep threats that we possess now, Jalen Reagor, Quez Watkins, Deshaun Jackson, you know, John Hightower. Miles Sanders as well can be a deep threat. Also, he's gonna, you know, he was I think number 8 in the league in all-purpose yards, and he was splitting carries at the beginning of the year. So he's gonna end up being on defensive coordinator's list. So at the end of the day, they're gonna want to stop the run game, and they're gonna want to stop the deep ball. So and also they're gonna key in on Ertz, right? And you can't stop everybody. But if we run that, what is that? 2 tight end sets with Dallas Goedert and Ertz, they're going to leave Dallas Goedert open a lot. You got to understand, they got to still account for D-Jacks. It's going to be a lot of man coverage, and people going to put their best cover safety or linebacker on Ertz. There's not going to be too many linebackers that could cover Ertz. And with that being said, just second linebacker definitely ain't covering Dallas Goedert. It's rare you're gonna find somebody with 2 coverage linebackers. Rare. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's just that's what I wanted to get at today. You know, Dallas Goedert, expect a big year from him. We won the Super Bowl. Trey Burton and Ertz were crazy. We're crazy duo. You can't even forget Brent Celek. You know, Brent Celek always gonna be an Eagle. You know what I'm saying? Don't be surprised if he become a tight end coach for us one of these days. You know how we hold our own down. You know what I'm saying? And you look at it from that part. Expect Tom Brady. Expect Carson Wentz to extend plays, but he might not have to extend plays anymore. You might see Carson Wentz playing like a Tom Brady. You know, a pocket passer, because of the simple fact that his O-line gonna protect him, and dudes are going to be able to beat their man. Carson Wentz only extends plays when dudes don't get open. There's no point in extending the play if dudes are wide open. Carson Wentz is going to be clean this year. His jersey is going to be clean in a lot of these games, because at the end of the day, with the run game, they said we're going to utilize a lot of play action. Well, you know, the tight end's going to eat that play action up because Deshaun Jackson going to take a corner and a safety with him. Jalen Reagor going to take a corner and a safety with him. So that's going to leave Dallas Goedert one-on-one with somebody, and you know they're going to really key in on Ertz, knowing that we could go to Ertz. They're going to key in on Ertz. With that being said, you know the Dallas Goedert is going to be, you know what I'm saying, people going to be like, you know, let Dallas Goedert beat us, and we'll do that. You seen what he did to the Giants. You seen what he did when Zach Ertz went out. That right there, that small sample size proved to me that he could be a #1 tight end, just because it was in a clutch moment where Zach Ertz had a lacerated kidney, man. And that's what I wanted to get at today, man. Dallas Goedert is the most underrated weapon on our offense by far. And I'm happy that defensive coordinators are going to forget about him because they're going to remember him this year. Look for him to have around 5-6 touchdowns this year, easily, you know what I'm saying? And I look for Carson Wentz to have about 4,500 yards. I could say, I'm going for it, man. I'm expecting about 37 to 40 touchdowns from Carson Wentz this year. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going to be throwing the ball a lot. It is what it is, man. He's going to have a running game to help him. It's the most talented team that they put around Carson Wentz. You know what I'm saying? During his whole career. And, Howie Roseman did his thing this year. Now it's up to the coaches and the players to execute, man. Eagles Nation, man. Catch y'all later.